Okay, I guess. Good morning, it's Jorge Herrera, and as always on Tuesdays, from the city of Katy in the state of Texas, I bring to you personal growth. I share with you what I've been learning. And today we're going to talk about the law of the rubber band. And the law of the rubber band is great because it explains that we need to get out of our comfort zone to be able to grow, because a rubber band is only good if it is a stretch. And there is a poem that John Maxwell bring from what's his name? Mm, from Edmund got it, and it's so beautiful that I want to read it to you. It's called average. Average is what the failures claim to be when their family and friends ask them why they are not more successful. Average is the top of the bottom, the best of the worst, the bottom of the top, the worst of the best. Which of these are you? Average means being run of the mill, mediocre, insignificant, and also run a non-entity. Being average is the lazy person's cop-out. It's lacking the guts to take a stand in life. It's living by default. Being average is to take up a space for no purpose, to take a trip through life but never pay the fare, to return no interest for God's investment in you. Being average is to pass one's life away with time, rather than to pass one's time away with life. It's to kill time rather than to work it to death. To be average is to be forgotten once you pass away from this life. The successful are remembered for their contributions. The failures are remembered because they tried. But the average, the silent majority, they are just forgotten. The average, to be average is to commit the greatest crime one can against oneself, humanity, and God. The saddest epitaph is this: here lies Mr. and Mrs. Average. Here lies the remains of what might have been, except for their belief that they were only average. I love that. That's um, a great poem. Well, John Maxwell made 6 points about stretching that rubber band to help us grow. The first one is that very few people want to stretch. We are an entitlement society. We want everything given to us, done to us, with none of our effort or commitment. It's a shame, but that's who that's who the majority is today. Second point is settling for the status quo. The status quo is what always has been. So it's easier. It's easier to be a part of that. So it doesn't ask us to get out of our comfort zone to change that status quo. The third point is Stretching always starts inside out. No matter how much people pressure us, teaches us, pushes us, recommend to us, uh, try to help us, we won't start stretching unless we feel it inside. That's why stretching starts inside. Mind is everything. Everything is started in the mind. And we are one with the universal mind. The next point is stretching always requires change. If we stay sitting in the sofa watching TV, we're not going to change. If we always go with the same friends that do the same that we do all the time, we're not going to change. If we start stretching, we will change. Next point. Stretching sets us apart from others. It's kind of a consequence of change, because the status quo is always the same, keeping the same. The majority does not want to stretch. So if we stretch, we become different. We are set apart. We move to the minority, because the majority wants to keep things as they are and want to conform. Point number 6. Stretching can become a lifestyle. We are creatures of habit. When we repeat something so many times that become automatic, then the subconscious mind takes charge of it to free our conscious mind for new experiences. So if we stretch so much that becomes automatic, then our subconscious mind takes charge of it and it becomes a lifestyle. We don't have to put any more effort. We are stretching all the time. And point 7 is that stretching gives us a shot at significance. So we come to this earth to make a difference, to help as many people as we can to become significant. And stretching gives us a shot to that. That's what I wanted to share with you today. Smile, be tolerant. If you want to contact me, you can contact me at jorgeherrera.com. Subscribe to my channel. And if you reach me, we can talk about personal growth, the infinite banking concept, or the home-based business. Those are concepts that I love. Thank you.